It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Good morning, Soul family. Welcome to another Monday Morning Talking Success. I am Jordan Peterson, Executive Vice President here at Soul. Welcome to our Soul Studios. I want to take a few minutes this morning to help you out, get you excited for the week, and to also congratulate you for all the hard work you have done. Today is January 31st, last day of January, and it is already the biggest month in Soul's history. So congratulations to you. So excited for all the hard work that you've done. And it's just so awesome to see you guys continue to move this work and our mission forward as we just help change people's lives. So congratulations and thank you for all that you're doing in that. Now, as we always do on Monday morning, we want to make sure that we get you guys some rewards for joining us live. So all of you out there live with us in the YouTube world, make sure that you chime in, let us know you're there, tell us good morning or good afternoon, wherever you're at. And let's make sure that your name gets put into the bucket of fun and see if you can win something, all right? Today we have a little bit of a theme going on. As you know, since we're in January, it's a little bit chilly, probably no matter where you're at. It's not as warm as it could be. And so we want to make sure you're taken care of, that you're warm, that you feel good. And the first thing we're going to give away for that is a pair of coasters. Ooh. Take an opportunity, take your Cinemate mug, your new mug, set these down on your fine furniture. You can sit wherever you need in front of the fireplace or next to a loved one and get taken care of. They're just awesome. You need them. You really do. Next up, we have this awesome Soul branded stocking cap beanie, if you will. They're fantastic as well. I saw a lot of pictures of those that wore them during our virtual kickoff. So it seems like they're getting out there pretty well, and they just fit so well. They're in. They're like in right now. Everybody loves them. So, and last but not least, we also have the Soul Naturals branded hat for those of you who are still out in the sun, needed something to shade your eyes a little bit. We're giving you away a hat as well. So good. Sarah says, I love my coasters. They look amazing on my detox spot table. Perfect. We got a lot of people that love the beanies as well. I love it. Yeah, it's good stuff. So you have a great opportunity there. Also, with everything going as well as it has been, naturally you see a lot of new people join the Soul family. So we like to recognize all of you who are doing so many good things by inviting those to join us in a little segment we call Rock and Roll. Our first rock star enroller is Lisa Manchester with 5 new people over this last week. We also have Maria Lourdes Herrera with 5. Congratulations, Maria. We also have Iracema Dominguez with 6. Aleseg LLC with 6. And our top rock star enroller for the week, the same as last week, Gabriel Endrek with 7. Congratulations to you guys. It's so good to see so many people sharing Soul. And as you could see, you had to share at least 5 even to make this list. That's 1 every weekday for the last week. And to remind you how this works, we look at it from last Monday till yesterday. So we go Monday to Sunday. So for this next week's recognition, we'll be taking it from today until Sunday to see how well you guys do in bringing people in. There were a ton of people that brought in 4 and 3, which is awesome. I mean, that's basically 1 every other day for a week, which is fantastic. So congratulations to all of you, and all of you who did awesome as well. Even if you didn't make that list, well done. It's just so fun to see you guys doing so well. Now, wanted to take a minute and do an ingredient spotlight like we like to do. The ingredient spotlight today is the wonderful, wonderful sea buckthorn. Now, which product do we have sea buckthorn in? What does it look like? Where are you finding it? And then we're going to talk about why it's so darn good for us. All right, so where do we find sea buckthorn? Got a lot of people on today. Everybody's typing it out. Debbie Cockburn wins. Soul Megas. You're absolutely correct. It's in our Soul Megas product. The thing that's cool about our Soul Megas product too is if you can zoom in a little bit, if you can see that nice orange color, I'll hold it against my hand so you can kind of see how that works. That nice orange color of that capsule is really what you're seeing is that sea buckthorn. And there's so many amazing benefits of sea buckthorn. First off, it's been long used to stimulate the digestive system, enhance heart and liver health, and treat skin disorders. And it's been used to help with the following conditions: eczema. Researchers observed significant improvement among those who took sea buckthorn for eczema. Also helps with wound healing. It says findings suggest that sea buckthorn may promote wound healing when applied topically. In a 2009 study in Food and Chemical Toxicology, scientists discovered that topically applied sea buckthorn seed oil helps speed up wound healing. How cool is that? It also helps with diabetes. In a small 2010 study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, researchers found that sea buckthorn may help keep blood sugar in check and protect against type 2 diabetes. And lastly, arthritis. Sea buckthorn has been used historically to help relieve joint pain caused by arthritis. It's so awesome how our bodies can just take what the good Lord's provided for us and help us to get in a good spot. So there's just some things that sea buckthorn has been shown to help with, which I think is a fantastic thing. We had a great product testimonial for here as well. It says, I had someone with a raised dry skin-like area on the back of their calf. Suggested that they pierce the capsule of Solmega and applied it directly to the area. Very quick and satisfying results. And we've seen there's a lot of different uses for Solmegas, not only taking them internally, but also using them topically as well. And there's a lot of great results with that. If you check out our Soul Naturals Experiences page, type in Solmegas into the search bar, you're gonna see a lot of great testimonials there as well. So, and Terry Sanders says, I love taking them and no fish taste. Yeah, I actually had somebody reach out to me the other day and ask how we get the omegas out of the fish oil for our Solmegas because they noticed there was no fish taste. And so it was fun to kind of explain to them that we actually don't take omegas out of fish oil. We don't use fish oil at all. Fish actually get their omegas from the plants that they eat, and it just concentrates in their blood and in their oil, and that's how a lot of people harvest them when they're just harvesting fish anyway. But for us, we cut out the middle fish, we like to say, go straight to the plants. No need to get messy with that. And then the great thing about it is you don't have those nasty fish burps and the fish taste that comes with a fish oil-based supplement. So good for that. All right, now as we mentioned last week, I'm sure you've seen, we've fully launched our Share the Wealth program with our referral program, and we've seen a lot of good results with that already. Now, one of those things we've also made possible is a shareable shopping cart, and I wanted to show you how that worked today a little bit, just so you have a chance to kind of get an idea how best to use that. We've sent out information on our Instagram and on TikTok showing how it works as well, but I wanted to show you live here, so it makes it really easy for you. Now, we're gonna jump onto the website here real quick. I'm gonna drive it here so you can kind of see how this works. My mouse isn't working right now, Tyler. Let's see if we can make that work. Okay, we'll give it a second here. But here we have the Soul Naturals website. You can kind of see my green hand in the middle there. Oh, there we go. Okay, and if you're gonna share your shopping cart, the big thing that we need to make sure we do is you need to be logged in some form or function in order to make that work, okay? So first off, we're gonna go ahead and log in. We can log in as whoever we want. We're gonna log in as account number 5 today. And we are in. Now, if I'm talking with somebody and I say, hey, listen, there's some great products that I would love for you to try, you can go ahead and just go straight to shop, put those products in a shopping cart. As you can see, I've already done that here. Let's say they wanted Adaptable, the Soul Royal, and you can see over here, we also put in a Cinemate into the shopping cart, okay? And you want to be able to share that with somebody. You want to make it super easy for them, make it so they don't have to go in there and find it themselves or anything of that nature. You can come down here to this little share button right here, and then it gives you a link. You can copy it, and it says it's copied to the clipboard. Now, what does that look like on their end when they use this? You can text it to them, you can email it to them, you can do whatever you want, right? So we're going to go here. We're going to open up a new tab just to show you what it looks like. We're going to go incognito so it doesn't follow any cookies. It doesn't know who I am. This is just like you're sending it to somebody else who's never used it before. And we're going to go ahead and paste that link into the URL. Now, if this is somebody new, they can say, yes, I'm new. And then you can see that all those products there are in the shopping cart ready to go. Okay. You can also see that the site name for me, since this is an example account, is found in the URL. So it knows that it's going to go underneath me when this order is placed. Okay, that's a big thing. You obviously, when you're sending people links, you want to make sure it goes underneath you. And this is a great way to do it, okay? The other thing they can do is they can put in their referral code here. Since this is an example account, the referral code name is actually example. You push apply, and you can see right here that it took the $10 off and made it super easy for you guys to see how easy that works. All they need to do is put in their shipping information, their shipping method, payment, click done, and it is all set, good to go. So there's basically two ways to do this, all right? You can personally log in yourself and go in and create a shopping cart and share that link with them, or you can also go onto your replicate website and do the same thing. So you could go in here, go to soulnaturals.com/example, which is the name of that replicate website that we were just looking at. It just pops up with your story, right? You can close that. You can go in and create a shopping cart here as well. Share that link, and again, it does the exact same thing, taking you right to where you need to be, and boom, it's in the shopping cart, good to go. And as you can see up here, this replicate site name, the specialist site name is still in the URL, so it works just as well. As long as that link is valid, as long as you guys are sharing it, it'll work, okay? So it makes it super easy, super slick. When you're talking to people, you can put this out there. You can share a story perhaps on your Facebook page or on your Instagram or TikTok. You can put that link underneath, say click this to purchase it. It takes them right to this checkout page. All they have to do is put in their credit card information and they are good to go, signed up as a member, easy peasy, no problems, right? If you guys have any questions on that, everybody's saying how awesome it is and how easy it is. Yeah, it's just one of those things that's so good. So I just wanted to show that to you today as well, let you know that that's working and we're good to go. Now, last week we talked about how we were going to do a little bit of a review on some of the stuff that Brittany Hodak talked about in our virtual kickoff. For those that signed up and registered, you had access to the playbook, which she presented, and you were able to download it and use it. What we're going over isn't going to be as robust as what she went over and the things that she talked about. But I wanted to make sure that we kind of kept that spirit alive. Most of you who are on here were on that virtual, so it makes it easy. And it just makes it, we just want to make sure we continue to go down this path of understanding and helping others, right? So for those of you who didn't know that you're kind of missing out, next time we have a virtual, next time we have an event, get there so you can get all the information, okay? So as you can see on the slide here, she talks about super fans, and super, each letter in super stands for something. So last week we talked about start with your story. Today we are talking about the U, which is understand your customer's story. Right? And in that, she shows a slide here that talks about exactly what we need to do with that. And she says you need to understand their story, and story stands for struggles, transformation, options, reservations, and you. So we're going to talk about this here just for a minute. Number one, struggles. So when you're thinking about the perfect individual that you want to talk to, that is your perfect customer, what are some of the things they're struggling with? What are some of the things that they're trying to fix in their lives? Now, for some of us, we may say, man, my target market is stay-at-home moms that are dealing with the stresses of just life, trying to be the chauffeur, the CEO, the chef, the homemaker, the wife, the sister, all those different hats that they have to wear to make things work. How do I help them? What does that look like for them? Is it because they're not getting enough sleep, they don't have time to eat correctly or exercise, or they're just dealing with a lot on their plate all the time? What are two or three things that your target superfan is struggling with? And then know that your strengths will help offset their struggles. And those strengths at times are you just have some answers that they're looking for, right? So that's what S stands for in story. The T stands for transformation, as you can see here. What is the main transformation your target superfan is hoping to undergo? What is that looking like? In what measurable ways will their life be better when you help them with this transformation? So what are they looking for, right? Are they looking to sleep better, to have more energy, to be able to focus better, to have a better memory? Are they looking to just have enough energy to get through the day? Are they looking to just be able to manage themselves a little bit better when the stresses come into their lives? You know, what is that super fan, that person, that ideal customer looking like? Whether that's a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home dad, working moms and dads, any type of people struggling financially, those that are struggling with their emotional health, those that are struggling with their physical health, those that want to lose weight. Whatever that ideal superfan is that you're looking for, what transformation are they looking for? They're looking to lose weight. How much? What is that going to look like? They're looking to have more energy. What does that mean? Are they just trying to get buzzed? Or what does that look like? Have enough to finish the day, but want to still sleep well, not jittery, not shaky. What does that look like for them, right? So understand what main transformation they're looking to undergo and how you can help them with that. The O in story stands for options, okay? List the other options in your target superfan's consideration set. What are some things you're looking to do, right? Don't underestimate the perceived allure of these potential solutions. Once you understand them, your origin story will help position you as their best option. So what does that mean? Let's go back to the energy thing. A lot of people are struggling to have enough energy to get throughout the day. Now, for a lot of people, they turn to caffeine or something else to get a buzz just to manage it, right? Others are saying, God, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of just feeling jittery all the time because I'm slamming energy drinks all day long just to make it through the day. I can't sleep at night. My adrenals are all burnt out. I'm not very patient when I'm on them. God, I'm just struggling. I just want something better, right? Of course, there's a lot of options out there for anything that we have. We talked about Solmegas today, a plant-based omega supplement. But we also recognize that there's fish oil out there that people can take as well. There's a lot of different options, right? So why is yours the best? Why is yours the best? Understand that piece of it so that you know how to share that with others, okay? What are some things they're going to get out of yours that they're not going to get out of others? And what other aspects of that are going to be really helpful? The big thing here is we don't downplay or degrade other people's options no matter what they're using, right? We don't tease them. We don't give them a hard time. I mean, maybe depending on how well you know them, you can tease them a little bit, right? They're just slamming energy drinks all day. But, be understanding, be empathetic, and make sure you reach out to them in love and concern to show them how you can help them, right? So that's the STO. We also have R for reservations. List any reservations your target superfan might have about working with you. How will you help your target superfan move past each reservation? So reservations we see in this industry, right? Some people think that supplement industry is unregulated and it's just crazy stuff that people throw together and not studied and not tested and all that other stuff. How do we help people with that? Others may be concerned about the cost. Well, how do we help them with that? Man, we got a great referral program now. We got soul rewards. We got all sorts of things to help with that. Others might be worried that it might not work well or it would take too long to work. How do you help with that? By sharing some experiences that you've seen, right? There's so many different things out there that you can help with reservations. And then lastly, we have you, okay? Why is this target superfan right for you? And why are you right for them? And that last piece, I think, is such an integral part of making sure we focus on how are you right for them? How are you going to help them? What can you add value in their lives with? How is knowing you going to bless their lives, right? And always put yourself in a position, continue to work on yourself in your personal time. Always make time to invest in yourself so you can be somebody who can really add value in other people's lives. They can look at you as a friend, as a confidant, as somebody who can mentor them and really give them the best help possible, all right? And why is this so important? Why do we focus on your story and their story? Again, as we see here, this is where the superfan magic happens, when your story and their story overlap. When you can share your story of the successes that you've seen and how you've come to show that you're just like them, you're like everybody else. You've had the same struggles other people have had, but you found a way to overcome. And when you help them realize that they can overcome as well, that's where that super fandom happens. And now we have a great tool to use to help them share that with other people with the Great Referral Program. So we're really excited about that. We think this is going to continue to build on itself, and you're going to continue to see a lot of people share and get great results with that, okay? So that is the You Understand Your Customer Story. In the handbook that they gave you, there's a great worksheets for you to be able to fill out and talk about that. For those that have them, make sure you do that. There's such good material there. Now, next week, we're going to talk about the O to make sure we continue going along, or the P, I apologize, for super, which is personalize and connect. As you can see on here, the green circle, we're going to go off of that. It's going to be awesome. Now, Rosa says, simplicity is important these days. Soul Naturals has done the work. Rachel says, I try to make sure they know that I'm here to help them and that I care about them. That's exactly what we're looking for, right? That's really what it's all about, making sure we're here to help them and know that we have answers for their questions And oftentimes what you're going to find is you have answers to questions they haven't even asked yet. And that's where some magic happens as well. I had an acquaintance, somebody I've met one time in my life, reach out to me just over this weekend and say, hey, I remember you saying you do some herbal supplement stuff that helps with stress. Like, how do I do that? And so I went into a shopping cart, threw some things in there, sent the link and said, hey, try this out. Let me know what you think. So it's just so easy and so good to share nowadays. All right, let's wrap this thing up, you guys. We are going to pull out the bucket of fun and see who is feeling lucky today and who can win some stuff. As I mentioned before, we had a little bit of a theme of keeping people warm and keeping your head covered. First off, we're going to go with the fantastic Soul Naturals coasters. If you don't have them, you might win them right now. If not, get them anyway, because not only will they save your furniture from a nice hot mug and the condensation that happens from that, but they just look so darn fancy, right? So the winner of our coaster today is Adela Escobar. Yippee! Adela Escobar, congratulations. You have won yourself a set of coasters. Next up, we got the nice beanie. Those that registered for virtual got one for free, but we know that everybody's still in them. It's fun to see the kids still in these and wearing them to school. Such good stuff. And the winner of that today is Pamela Raby. Pamela Raby, or maybe Robbie. Pamela, you have won yourself a fantastic beanie. And last but not least, the Soul Naturals hat. So good. Works for everything. Wear it to the gym, wear it outside, wear it for work, whatever you want to do. And the winner is Laura Warwick. Laura Warwick, congratulations. You got yourself a soul hat. Guys, again, I'm so proud of you for the work you've done this January. It's so good to see so many good things happening. As always, keep sharing soul. Sure love you guys, and we'll see you again soon.